BoxingScene.com is here with top prospect Xander Zayas here in Las Vegas. It's fight week. You're only a few days away from your upcoming fight. What can you say you're fighting Elias Espadas?
Man, I'm fighting a veteran. Never been knocked out. He's coming to fight. He wants to put on a show, but I'm ready. I'm ready to take on it. We did all the work in the gym. Now it's time to have fun, cut some weight, and just get in the ring and do what I do best.
You were supposed to fight in June, right before the Puerto Rican Day Parade in New York, and obviously you had to pull out. How frustrating was that, and how hungry are you now to finally get back in the ring?
It was really frustrating because, again, I put 8 weeks of camp out there without my family, away from them, and not being able to fly back home and fight was disappointing, frustrating, and at the same time I was just mad at myself. But then I realized that it's part of the job. There's some things that we can't control, and my team made the right decision. Now I'm hungry. I want to fight. I haven't fought in a long time. Haven't been in the ring with all the cameras around, the crowd around in a long time. So I'm excited.
And like you said, Espadas has never been stopped. He's a veteran. I think he's the fighter with the most fights you've ever fought. What do you expect out of him on fight night?
Man, I'm expecting to bring that Mexican heart. He's coming to fight. He's motivated, like I said, and he has an opportunity. He has another opportunity in his life, in his career, and I'm sure that he wants to take all the advantage, and he wants to make that opportunity count. But again, everything is done. All the work is done. Now it's time to have fun.
And assuming everything goes as planned and no cuts, no injuries, you want to be busy the last half of the year? You want to get a couple more fights?
Definitely. I'll say maybe one more after this one. But again, we got to wait till Saturday, come out victorious, hopefully no injuries, and then hopefully we can take another fight this year.
And you're still young, but like you mentioned, there's a regional title at stake, which means a win gets you ranked with the organizations. Yeah. How do you feel about getting to that point so early?
Man, I feel amazing. This is something that we wanted to do at the beginning of the year. Top rank, and the WBO gave me the opportunity, and I'm going to take advantage of it.
And there's a lot of great fighters at 154. Obviously, right now, Jermell Charlo is the top dog. What did you think about his rematch against Tszyu?
I feel like he adjusted the way he needed to. He's a great fighter, and that's what great fighters do. He's a champion for a reason, and I feel like to be the top dog, you have to adjust, and I feel like that's what he did last time.
And Tszyu is the mandatory with the WBO. What do you think about him? He has just come off a nice one himself.
Yeah, man, he's a great fighter coming forward. He's a coming forward fighter. I feel like in that fight, Charlo should win with just better boxing skills, just adjusting. And but again, Tszyu is a great fighter, come forward fighter that throws a lot of punches.
And we saw last month, boxing returned to Puerto Rico. Finally, they had a card there. It's been like 2 years since with the crowd anyway. Yeah. They've had any cards. So what's the plans for you? Are you going to be fighting back anytime soon?
Man, that's the plan. That's what we want to do. Again, we just got to wait and see. Hopefully, my first main event is in Puerto Rico. But again, we got to keep winning fights, keep moving forward, and keep getting better. And
if you had a crystal ball, when do you think you're going to be ready to fight like one of those top 10 level opponents? Is it a year from now? 2 years?
Man, I want to say a year from now. I want to say mid next year I should be fighting those top 10 fighters. That's what we want. We want to start, once we get ranked after this fight, we want to start fighting the top dogs and keep getting up there in opposition.
And the division below you is supposed to be announced for November. Spence and Crawford finally happening. Who do you think wins that fight?
Crawford. I would say Crawford. He's more crafty. He can adjust, and I think he's more athletic in the ring. So I feel Crawford should win that fight.
Okay. And por último, ¿tienes un mensaje para toda la gente latina, todos los boricuas?
Toda mi gente latina, toda mi gente boricua, este sábado no se la pierdan por ESPN. Vamos a poner un espectáculo. De verdad que gracias por el cariño, gracias por siempre estar pendiente a mí y vamos a obtener esa victoria.
Muchas gracias. Buenas
Gracias.